So welcome to the new question where you have to count the Iceland. Okay, count as Iceland 2. So in this question, what we have to do? In this question, the graph is variable. Graph is variable in the sense graph is changeable. So we just change the position of Iceland. Like if we change 0, 3, like initially, if we put 1 at the place of 0, 3, so it says that the number of count of Iceland is 1. Okay, when we put 1 at the stage of at the place of 1, 2, then it will say that the number of Iceland sorry, 1, 2 is not here, 1, 2 is here, 1, 2 is here. Okay, so it will say the count number of Iceland is 2. Okay, so we change the position of zeros to 1. It means we change the graph. We change the graph means we change the positions variably in the sense that we change the position, like we place 1 here, 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 and when we are going to count the Iceland. Okay, so we initially we change, if we put a 0, 1 at place of 0, 3, then it will count Iceland 1. Okay, if we place 1 at the stage of count 1, 2, like here, then it will count the Iceland is 2. Okay, so initially then the number of Iceland is 2, and after that when we put 1 at the 0, 2, then the number of Iceland is 1, because it makes this Iceland. Okay, so the number of Iceland will change according to change of this graph, according to change the graph. So we have to count the Iceland when our graph is changeable, when our graph is changed according to our positions. Okay, so how we can count this graph, how we can count the Iceland in this graph? So for count the Iceland in this graph, what we are getting is there are the position is changed according to our this array. Okay, so the position is changed according to this array. So every time our the number of Iceland is changed according to position. Okay, so how we can figure out, how we can solve this question? Okay, so for this, what we have to do, you can use a brute force technique where you just put a 0, 3, where we just put a 1 at the 0, 3, and we just go and find out how many how many Iceland is presented in this grid. So initially we put 1 at the stage of 0, 3, and then we are going to count the Iceland. So it takes n times. So for everyone we takes n times. So this is take O n square time. So this will take a higher time. This will take up many times. Okay, so we are not going to use this algorithm. So we are going to use union disjoint theory, which is previously explained in the video. Okay, so you have to just go and watch this video. So how we can approach this question? So we are using a union disjoint theory. So how we can approach this question? So initially what we are doing, we just put 1 at the stage of 0, 3. Initially we put a 1 at the stage of 0, 3. So at the stage of 0, 3, we find out this is our Iceland. When we are putting any Iceland, then it will take count as a 1, because it, when we put Iceland at 0, 3, like at this stage, then it will count Iceland 1. Okay, because this is not merging with anyone. And after that, when we put 1, because it cannot merge with anywhere, because it has 4 direction. The Iceland, how Iceland is made? When Iceland has 4 direction now. When it has 4 direction and no any Iceland presented in any direction, then it will not create any another Iceland. Okay, so 0, 3 is a single Iceland at this condition. But when we are going to put 1, 2 as a 1, like here, then also it cannot merge. Because this has 4 direction, and this Iceland it cannot merge with this Iceland. Okay, so it will count again 1. But when we are going to put, so this one and this one is pointing to itself at the stage of 0, 3. In union disjoint theory, it creates a set. This 0, 3, it creates her own set, because this will, which position 0, 3 is which position? 0, 3 the position of 0, 3 is 3. Okay, so at the stage of 3, what I'm saying, we are convert this 0, 1 position to simple 0, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We converted the 0, 0 value into 0. This 0, 1, 1, this 0, 2 into 2, this 0, 3 into 3, using your technique of 2D matrix. Okay, so initially we put 1 at 0, 3, so it takes a count of Iceland, and when we put 1 at stage at the place of 1, 2, then it takes a count 1. Okay, and after that, when we put 1 at a 0, 2, at this stage 0, 2, then what we are getting? Then it makes pair with this direction, and also it can make pair with this direction. So this 2, Initially 0 comma 3, like 3 will point itself and 1 comma 2 point itself. 1 comma 2, the position of 1 comma 2 is 7. But when we are going to put 0 comma 2 1, this 0 comma 2 1, then it is that it makes a pair with this 1 and this 3. This 7, we have this position is 7. Then this 2, the 0 comma 2 will make a pair with 7 and also 3. Then it makes another pair. Then it makes another pair. This 2 makes another pair with 7. With 7 and also 3 also make pair with 2. So 3 can also point here. So it makes a it decrease the value, because when two Iceland will merge, then it decrease the value. Why? This Iceland, suppose this is our Iceland and this is our also Iceland, then it makes a single Iceland, na? Single Iceland. So if the second Iceland is here, then it counts as a 2. But this Iceland is shifted here, then it counts 1. Okay, because this Iceland makes the whole Iceland. Okay, so if two Iceland is near, is in 4 direction, is neighbor. If any Iceland is a neighbor of another Iceland, then it decrease the Iceland, the number of Iceland. Okay, so when 2 is presented between 3 and 7, then it decrease the number of Iceland. Okay, in 2 times, because 2 pair with 7, 2 makes pair with 3, so it decrease the value of 1 and 1. Okay, so total number of Iceland is 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 1. Okay, so here is 1. Okay, but after that we got 1 at a 1 comma 4. So the position of 1 comma 4 is this. Okay, so this will take account 1. Okay, because this is a single Iceland and it is not connected with any direction. In this direction, in this direction, this direction, it doesn't get any Iceland. Okay, so it counts its own value minus 1. When any Iceland is 1, when any Iceland gets 1 value, then it takes 1. But because when any position is says that there are an Iceland, and in the neighbor of this Iceland has no any Iceland, in any direction we got no any Iceland, then we take such a 1. Okay, and after that at a 2 comma 3, and also at a 2 comma 3 we place 1 here, and also in all direction he doesn't get any Iceland. Okay, so it takes his own count. Okay, so we increase the plus 1 again. Okay, and after that what we are going to do after that what happens? The other thing is also, when we take a 2 Iceland, we are not increasing the value. Okay, so we have to just increase the value, because when initially when 0 comma 3 Iceland, then we take 1. When 0 comma 7, sorry, 1 comma 2 is Iceland, we will take 1. And when 2 is Iceland, then it takes also 1, but it merged with everyone, so it decreases the minus 1. After that, when 1 comma 4 is Iceland, then it takes 1, and also after that 2 comma 3 is Iceland, then it takes 1. But after that, when 1 comma 3 is Iceland, when this 1 comma 3, this is Iceland, then it makes pair with here, here, and here, and here. But these two pairs now is same. These two pairs is same, because this is same pair. This is the same pair, and if this is make pair with them, then it no need to make pair with them, because it creates this pair. Because it create this pair initially, then he does not require to create pair with 3. So it decrease only 1 times. When it make pair with here and here, but it should be decreased with here, because it creates the pair with these 3 values. Okay, so it does not require to create pair with 3, so it decrease only 1 times. But here it decrease with 1. It in this direction here he should be decreased with 1 value, because it is different with this pair, because this is a first pair with this value, and also here it makes another pair, and then it should be decreased with 1. Okay, so total we have 1 pair, which is this pair. Okay, so total we have this pair. Okay, we have this pair of Iceland. Okay, so this is total equal to 1. Okay, so every 13 and 19 will point at 7, because this will pair with 7 and 13. Okay, so because 2 comma 4, like this 2 comma 3, this 1 comma 3 will make pair with this, then it will point again here. Okay, so this is your explanation. I hope you understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to code it. Okay, so we are going to code it, this code. So what we are doing it, we just take integer int result. Then what we are going to do, we have to just take if n less than 0, if n less than or equal 0, and m is less than or equal 0. Okay, so what you are doing, we have to just return the results. Okay, why? Because this is our edge case. Because when we are going to the position only 0 comma 0, what I'm going to say to be, if we give this position only, then how we can say out that it will create how many count of Iceland? Okay, because there are only one option now, so we are not creating many options. Okay, so this is our edge case. Okay, so we are not going to be make many type of Iceland. Okay, so this is not our, this is our edge case. Okay, so after that, what we are going to do? So after that, uh, when we return the result, after that we are going to count the Iceland. Okay, so how we can count Iceland? We have to just take int count equal to 0. Int count equal to 0. Int count equal to 0. After that, we just take vector int. Why we are taking this vector? You know, in this union disjoint theory, that we are taking parent. So this roots is equal to parent. Simple. We are just not write parent only, but this is also parent, because we are just taking this syntax roots. We are not taking parent, because this is just similar. This will make a generic code. So we are just taking a roots, and this size is like rank. Okay, if we are put rank, we can write rank, or we can write size. We can write size. You can write anything. Okay, according to our interest. We are just write size. Okay, after that, what we are doing? We have to just update our roots. Okay, so we are going to update our roots. I equal to 0 and I less than m multiplied with n. Okay, m multiplied with n, and then I plus plus. Okay, and after that, what we are going to do? We just go and take roots I equal to -1, and then after, what we are going to do? We just take all directions. Okay, we just take all directions of 4, 2 equal to -1, 0, 1, 0, 0, -1, 0, 1. Okay, and after that, what we have to do? We have to just go and find out our vector, all positions of our all positions. Okay, so vector int p in position, in all position. Okay, so we take int Iceland. We take in Iceland equal to p0 multiplied with p0 multiplied with n, p0 multiplied with n, and p1. Okay, after that, we just take roots of Iceland equal to Iceland. Okay, Iceland. Okay, and after that, what we are doing? We have to just go size of Iceland increase, simple, and then we just increase count plus plus. Okay, why we are just increasing count plus plus? Because initially, what I'm saying that if we give 0, 3 to 1, then this will take as a single. If we give any position like 0, 3, we have many positions, 0, 3, 1, 2, 0, 2, 1, 4. If we give any position, if we put 0, 3 at 1, so it will take a count of Iceland 1. When we give position 1, 2, then initially it will take a count 1. Okay, so this is something where I put it. Okay, we are just extract the position and we increase the count, because we put first time this position. Okay, then we are going to find out our neighbors. So what we are doing? We just put our loop to cover the all 4 direction. So this loop will cover all 4 directions. Okay, I less than 4 and I plus plus. This loop will cover all 4 directions. So we just take integer x equal to p0 plus direction of I into 0, int y equal to p0 plus direction of I 1. Okay, so it means we are just shift the position of our values of x comma y in updated values. Like in 4 direction, we are just changing our value of x and y. We are not okay, we are doing same thing. Okay, so we are just convert this int 0, 1 to in normal numbers. How we can convert? Int y equal to p1 plus direction of I, 1. Okay, sorry, we're not taking that values. We are just taking yp1 plus No. We are just taking neighbor. We are just taking neighbor. We are just extract the neighbor values. Okay. We are just extract the neighbor values, and after that we are just multiplied with n plus y. Okay. After that, what we are going to do? We have to just go and if x less than 0 or x greater than or equal m or y greater than or equal n or roots of neighbor NEIGH neighbor sorry roots of neighbor roots of NEIGH BOR. If roots of neighbor NEIGH BOR equal to -1, okay, if this roots equal to -1, then this is the condition where we have to just continue. Why we have to just continue? Because this is a stage where you cannot move. Which type of stage? You cannot, if you are standing here, then you cannot move here, and we cannot move 0 because 0 is not our condition. If you put if any Iceland is here, then you can move here. If any Iceland is here, then you can move here because there is 0, there is predicted 0, so you cannot move here, you cannot move here. Okay, and also you cannot move here, so you have to put a condition for that condition. Okay, if you got a wrong condition, then you just continue and go for another direction. Okay, so we are just put a continue, and after that we check our, if you got any neighbor, then you have to just check out that it neighbors is able to make pair, or it makes different pair, or it makes a same pair. Okay, so we just go and check out same thing, find neighbor NIGHVOR comma roots. After that, what we will do? We have to just take int Iceland root equal to find ice land comma roots. Okay, and if is land root is not equal to NEIGHVOR root neighbor root. Okay, so NEIGHVOR neighbor root, then what we have to do? We have to just check out again if size of Iceland root. So this is out there, we find out our parent. This is a stage where we are find out parent, and then we just check out that is this parent is similar or not. If the size of this parent will increase, we have to just check out if this land is a root is land a root it's greater than or equal, size of this and root is greater than or equal is size of neighborhood. Rank, it means rank, NEIGHVOR. Okay, this, if this condition will work, then what we have to do? We have to just go then we have to just go and change the rank, plus equal to SZ of neighbor. Okay, so this is the condition. Okay, so this is our condition, and after that what we have to do? We have to just go and change the roots of neighbor. Okay, roots of neighbor root. Okay, so I think we have to just go and here update. Okay, just go update. Okay, so you have to just update the roots of neighbor equal to is land root. Okay, so this is our condition, is land root. Okay, after that what we have to do, we have to just go else, in else condition. In this condition what we have to do, we have to just take sh neigh vor root and var root plus equal to sz of is land root, and then we have to just put a comma. This is our if condition. Then we have to just change our roots. Roots of Iceland root equal to neigh vor root. Okay, and then we just decrease the count value. Then what we are going to do? Then we have to just go. This is our for loop. Okay, so after that for loop, this is our for loop. So we have to just go add and answer dot push back count. Okay, and then we just go and this return answer. Okay, so this is our answer. Okay, so this is our answer. So this is our code. So we are going to run it, this code. So you just look out the code. So this is our code. So we are going to run this code. Accepted, submit it. I'm going to explain the discussion of this code, so you just understand. Sorry. Okay. So okay, so this is our code and we are going to crop it, this code. So this is our code. Okay, so I think this is not visible now. We will just decrease this size. So if we talk about this position, okay, this root position. Okay, so initially what we are checking, that if or m less than or equal to 0 or n less than or equal to 0, then we have to just normal return. Okay, after that we are just create roots between parent. You know what is parent? This is union disjoint method. Okay, and then we just take rank. It means size. We just take a size. We are just telling out that which data should be added in our roots. Okay, and then we place the value, default value -1 inputs array. Okay, after that we take a 4 direction, like this direction, this direction. Okay, for changing. After that we are just increase the count variable when we are going to put in first time. When we are going to first put 1 at first time, then we are increase the count value. Okay, after that we are checking 4 direction at this stage, and then we just check out this direction is valid or not. If the direction is not valid, then we are continuing, and after that we are checking that this pair is valid or not. If this value is going to make pair with this, then this pair is valid or not, we are checking at this stage. Okay, and every time we are increasing the count and we are decreasing the count. When we are making a pair, then we just decrease this count and we are return this count. Okay, so I think you understand. So thank you.